whiteboard, and I'm going to do a second part. The first part is going to be to share all of the place that you live for at least 6 months to more, any amount of years, from year 2000. So I want you to do a board just like I did with 11 years. And then we're going to do the rest, 2011 to 2021. And so here's how I did. You're going to put your age on top there. So when you started and you're 2011, how old you are here, you're going to write down from 2000 2011 how many places did you reside 6 months or more. 2 columns like this, one here, then one here. Try to fill up as much as you can. My marker wasn't working right, so I used different one as long it's red. So if I zoom up, you can see. And then I would come back and do the second part live. So the second part will be after this. So any place that were only months, 2 months, 3 months, anything under 6 months, you can zap that up. We don't want that. It's just to challenge yourself to go back in the past, remember, and let's see if you memory is sharp and if you can recall every single place without mistaking the places, the years, because sometime after 20 years, don't even remember we even lived there, or maybe it was a good or bad time in our life. So it's an exercise, it's a mental challenge, a memory challenge, but it's also a good to go back in memory lane. And it's just fun to do. So here's mine. So 2000, my very first place was a very tiny little apartment close to, attached to a nurse apartment, and she had split it in half. So it was $375. It was my very first place to rent at age 20. I was turning 20 that year, so I wasn't even 20. Apart from that, I had barely ever been to a hotel, apart with a family, or maybe we had a week in an apartment with some friends when we were on vacation, maybe a few weeks. I mean, I had not really had my own place first, so I managed to almost spend a year there. When my lease was up, I was invited to share a house with 2 people in the same town, Bradenton, Florida, where I was working, where I was only contributing to electricity and water. 2002, I found a 1-bedroom, which was much bigger in the south side, Bradenton, and I had a lease for a year, a house in Bradenton. So this house was shared with a boyfriend. This one next, I got a studio, a little more fancy, for 6 months. And 2004, I got a 1-bedroom downtown, and then was sharing a 2-bedroom house. So here we are in 2006. So I got a 1-bedroom. Now I relocated to France, my native country. So I believe I was there for 5 to 6 months in this bedroom apartment, when then I had a room I was sharing, and then another room. Then in 2007, I went to a flight attendant school. I got, first I had a share apartment with some girls for the training, and I went to a bunch of places until I finally, after my job on a cruise ship, then I went and shared a room with someone, and for about 6 months, and then we got a 2-bedroom. I was in Portland, Oregon for less than a year, and then I finally get a 1-bedroom one bath apartment in Lakewood, Washington, which I stayed for 2 consecutive years in 2 different units. In 2010, I went back to France where my aunt was residing, so in the North Mountain side, um, where you see the ski, where people go for the fresh air. And then I managed to get a 1 bedroom, 1 bath on the 6th floor for 15 months, which was less, which I stayed not very long, less than 6 months. And then I went back to the US, stayed in hotels in Seattle and Everett for a little while until I got on the bus and I believe, and then I had a mobile home in Fort Myers, Florida for almost a year. So now in 2011, so I believe I counted minus the hotels about 15. So that's 15 places, 6 months or more during this 11-year period. So what's yours? I want you to do the same thing. Do a live or not a live. Share the video. Tag me and let me know. And if you can squeeze it in a short, do it in short. You can make it fun. Much better than mine. Just be part of the challenge. Just let me know. All right, now I'll see you on the next video.